Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Yeah, he probably means me. Hey, everybody, I'm John Wessling. Good to see you. Welcome to Barry on Deck, day 2 for the John Wessling Experience. Filling in for Barry, who is en route right now, as we speak, to the beautiful state of Utah, Provo, to be exact, to film his special for the Dry Bar Comedy guys. It's going to be a good special. I know he's tripping about it, so send everybody happy thoughts and good vibes. Warm fuzzies to our good friend Barry Laminack. He shouldn't be worried at all. He's going to have a great set, and it's going to be great to watch it when it comes out. Good to meet you, everyone. If you don't know who I am, filling in for Barry today, my name is John Wessling. I'm pretty much the exact same person Barry. Am a comic, former ESPN host. Have cats. You're pretty much all caught up. I'm going to be manning the helm today, but as you can see very clearly, as always, it's a busy day for me. We're based out of Houston here, if you didn't know that, the BiffNet World Headquarters. I'm at the Bravo camp, backing things up. It's still north side of Houston. I'd love to be impartial and just talk about the ALCS today as a baseball observer, someone just talking about two great teams. But come on, man. I'm an Astros fan, and no one's paying me to be impartial. So, I'm rooting for the home team. Are we all? I mean, come on. Most of the people that are here with us in the chat will as well. So that's going on tonight. Here, let me show. Check this out. Dun, 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 dun. This is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'd like to, as you take a look at this card, which is put out by the broadcaster, by MLB, right? This is public image, free for use out there. Look at the inherent East Coast bias. 8 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, my friend. In God's time zone, the central time zone. That's first pitch at 7 p.m. tonight here at the home of the flyover states. I like this generic one a little bit better, all right? So this isn't just about game one. It's just the whole vibe, the whole shop right there. I like it. So anyway, we got that going on today. We're going to talk a lot. I want to say thanks to AP Law Group, aplawgroup.com, the official sponsor of Barry on Deck. I don't know if they're the sponsor when I'm the host or not, but I feel like I need to at least throw that out there. They're great local lawyers. If you need a lawyer, aplawgroup.com. You know what? You get to an adult age in your life, and it's good to have some lawyer's phone number in your phone or in your wallet at all time. You never know. So aplawgroup.com. I need to know... Look over here at the chat. Good to see everybody. Yeah, you're all excited that I start the show on time. Yeah, I've been sitting here just antsy for the last 45 minutes or so, ready to pull the trigger, get going. You know, that's how these things go. I've been fired up. I was blessed to have this opportunity to fill in for Barry, keep his show going while he's traveling, especially on a Frisky Friday, a Freaky Friday? I don't know what you guys call it, but it's Friday. So you guys are kicking back, cutting loose. I did forget to go to the liquor store. I'll take a couple snoots off a Tennessee Sam, which is disgusting, and a little holiday white dog later, which is equally, in some ways, more disgusting. Oh, just sour mash. But you know what? It's ALCS Game 1 day. The Astros are back. Their 5th straight ALCS appearance. We are living in a strange era, my friends, and we may never get to see this again. So enjoy it while it lasts. Kick back. We're going to talk about the game. I want to talk to anyone who is actually going to this game later on this evening. If there's anybody. Oh, here's what Fidel calls it. Fancy Black Friday. Okay, I'm sure. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep it clean during the day, but maybe I shouldn't put that. Feel Up Friday. Clarence, you saucy man. Juan Gonzalez, what's up, Cool Arrow John? Oh yeah, you must know me from the Valley. That was my nickname down there, Cool Arrow John, which is weird because I only did archery like a handful of times, but evidently I was so good at it that nickname really stuck. Matt Poche, okay, I don't think I can say that. G-Man Frequent Drinking Friday, that works, that plays. That plays in the flyover states. That's what they call us. I do want to say, Fidel Limon, you were the greatest deckhead in the history of the world. You were the first person in the chat, and I'm looking at the time on this, 10:51 a.m. So pretty much as soon as the link went live, way before I was even looking at anything, you were in here first. So congratulations on that. I should have just showed this one. This seems to be a little more family friendly, a little cleaner, a little more appropriate. Let's go Astros. I like your style. Joe Pro, good to see you as well. Thank you all very much for jumping in, hitting up everything. I'm sorry. I remember, remind everybody, I'm in the BiffNet Bravo configuration, running the computer from home on a different service than Barry normally uses. So this one's got some lesser bells and whistles. Okay, actually, literally, I don't have the bells and the whistles that you normally do whenever you guys throw in super chats or you throw in whatever bits. I'm not sure what we're working with here on YouTube, but the things that go off whenever you comment or hit likes and things like that. So I try to monitor it. I try to go manually. That's what we do here in the BiffNet universe. So to those of you who've already hit the Venmo or the PayPal for Barry or hit the super chat, what's up? Thank you very much. Your patronage, highly appreciated. Oh, that's good. It sounds good during the day. That was beautiful. I had like a little Buddhist moment with that note. Let me go through the chat here. Good to see all you deckheads out and about having a good time. Yeah, still, is anyone going? Is anyone going to the game, or even bonus? Is anyone going to Kobo's big grand opening party? Kobo's Q is going down there in Edo, which is I learned what that is. Alan Denson, good to see you, sir. I'm spoiling you with your timing. I'm just one of those anxious people. I can't wait. As soon as the countdown went 0-0, I hit the button immediately. Yeah, I don't have much OCD, but that's the one I got right there. So anyway, and hello and happy Friday to you too, Alan Denson. You know, this is a bit of a cult of Barry, the minister of laughs. So we do need to start coming up with sweet greetings like that, like hello and happy Friday, deckhead, to you, and also with you, my friend. Shots for you, and also shots for you. This is beautiful. Dandy Dan, hey deckhead, Dandy Dan, you've been pulling some long shifts. I think you were rolling along with me all day yesterday. Then you hung out with me and Shock on Sports Riot Live last night, which we had a great show. That was a lot of fun. It was a little bit of a doubleheader, a two-sport sidecast, the half-ass sidecast and the full-ass halftime show of the Thursday night football game. Hurrah to the Bucks, outlasting the Eagles. 6-point victory. I believe it was 28-22. All the other guys called that one. I went with the Eagles because I'm an idiot. Blew up my 3-team parlay. So I'm real proud of myself for that. But anyway, yeah, so Dandy Dan, welcome back, dude. I hope you're enjoying the ride as much as I am. Ray Lucio, what's up, Wessling? Hey, deckheads. Hey, what's up, dude? Rudolph Rodriguez, sanitizer, wash hands. Okay, I don't know what that means exactly, but I'm glad to hear that you're washing your hands. That's good. Joe Pro checking in with everybody. Yeah, this has been kind of a crazy long week, a little bit. You know, I'm a little upset with the weather. I was told yesterday I was sold a bill of goods that we're about to get a cold front come through here, and it's about to be hoodie season. I was about to have pumpkin spice, about to have soups. Supposed to be wearing comfy sweatpants, the gray kind, you know, for my lady. She dig it. But yet here it is, still 85, 90 degrees. Some horse shit. It's going to show up in the middle of the night tonight. Felt like I got robbed. Where's the accountability, weatherman? But other than that, Joe Pro, I'm good. I'm staying busy. I got good news rolling in. John Dory, how you doing, brother? Zup, deckheads. Oh, good. We're getting German with it. Guten Tag to all of our international viewers. That's nice. Aaron Little, I haven't seen you in forever. Good day, deckheads. I'm having cum left. Oh, I don't think that. I'm having some, probably some. Yeah. Let's. That was a close one. I'm having some leftover breakfast pizza. Otherwise, I wouldn't eat that. From Pizza Inn in Port Neches. Damn delicious. Go Stros. Okay. Well, I'll go next time I'm through Port Neches. I'll hit that Pizza Inn. You know, Pizza Inn. Good to see a couple of those still up and running. I know they took a beating in the Pizza Hut wars back in the early 90s. So, you're having some leftover pizza. We'll catch up on that a little bit later. You guys are kind of consoling each other for your horrible weeks. That's good. That's what this community is all about. Shelby, how you doing, darling? Hello, deckheads. Good to see you. You know, if you want to get some more of this action, because, you know, the chat is hot whenever you do a Barry on Deck show. Tight community, the deckheads, they are legit. It's like almost like a social fraternity. You know what I mean? Like, what's that one? I can't remember. Sigma something. Anyway, you guys are like that. If you want to hang out with them, you need to go to Barry on Deck's Patreon. Join the Patreon. And thanks to the Patreon followers who are there, you get a bonus third hour on one of the shows during the week from Barry. And you get like seasonal gifts. You get all kinds of cool shirts, stickers, coffee mugs, and the like. Gift bags, satchels. Do I have one right here? I do. Look at this. Oh, ouch. Oh, it's stuck to something. Anyway, it's a bag. There you go. Oh, look at that. I like these. That was cool. I got that from Barry. I put my merch in it. I'll take it to gigs for merch bags. Anyway, $5 a month or $10 a month, you get unlocks certain special things, and you get the access to the Discord. So you get this kind of love, and you get this chat action 24/7. Great people, the Deckheads. It's worth the price to keep involved with everybody. Stephen Luther, good afternoon, Deckheads. Good afternoon to you, buddy. Oh, the Virginia Buttonweed, dapping me up. Look at Wessling being an overachiever and starting at 2. I did do this right? It was supposed to start at 2, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, I was curious. I tripped myself out because I forgot that it was Friday, and I just, went with, 2 to 4. And then last night, right at the end of Sports Riot, I'm like, hey, I'll be back tomorrow for more Barry on Deck. And Shot goes, oh, wait, are you doing 11 to 3? Or 11 to 2 or something like that? Or 11 to 1? And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, Barry does Friday's show at 11. And it tripped me out. I was like, I don't know. I thought it was 2, so my plan was 2. I won't be ready at 11. I can't do it. I can't do a full midday show. I got to do an early afternoon show. So, yeah, we just did 2. But normally, during the week when Barry is here live, which is what you had pretty much steadily the past year and a half or more, is now on Fridays he goes 11 to 1 because he has to go film the Houston Sports Show, which you can see on CW39, I think. Is that Friday nights or Saturday nights? One of the two. Watch it both times. Watch it online. Frank R. TGIF, Deckheads. Absolutely, brother. Drink them if you got them. Joe Pro. Just passing around. Keith Sager, good afternoon, Deckheads. Oh, I like it. Are those little trees? Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Must be you're in a fall mood. Or are those broccolis or marijuana? I can't tell. Clarence Marshall, hey, I don't know. I got questions too, dude. It doesn't always make sense, but you just got to roll with it. Alex Villanueva, hey, this is my hand. Are we making turkeys? You ready for Thanksgiving? Me too, dude. Can't wait. Got any cool recipes for how you make a turkey? I'm looking for that. I am sick to death of turkeys. Like just on a cellular level. Ugh. I like processed turkey. Like it's already sliced, chilled, ready for sandwiches. I'll take it. But the whole process of making a turkey anymore. Ooh. You know what I want? And we did this a couple of years back. Let me get crazy here. Well, obviously, me and my wife were early adapters with brining a turkey. We're big Alton Brown fans. So years ago, we had the 5-gallon bucket, the brine water, soaked the turkey overnight. Oh, it was delicious, but still a pain in the ass to roast and do all that stuff. And then everyone got into deep frying the turkeys, and I just did not want to die like that. I got a list of ways I'll go, and oil fire in the backyard with a turkey. Nope, not doing that one. I don't want to die in something that looks like a punishment in Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? Like, nope, not going to do it. Now, I've eaten some other people's deep fried turkey. We bought a deep fried, like half a turkey or something like that, or one of the breasts or something. It was delicious, but it was, it's like a big ass hunk of dry ass fried chicken. So we said, how about that? We always want our turkey to be dry or to be moist and succulent and delicious. And like what we're trying to do is make a turkey taste like a chicken. So why don't we just get a big ass chicken, maybe two or three big ass chickens? So that's what we started doing. Let's just get big ass chickens, make several of them, and it's just a big old chicken feast. It's in lieu of turkey. Everything else, side dishes, all the same, but just with a big ass chicken instead. This is from the same brain trust that I don't know if I've. Man, I don't want you guys to turn on me. This is a party day. A lot of you guys are going downtown, you're going to go to the ballpark, have a throwdown, you know what I mean? Spend some money, imbibe, eat out, enjoy a great ball game, confab with others. I don't want to shit on your parade here, but I'm not a big crawfish fan, right? Not a big crawfish fan. And I always say, if you like crawfish, if you just replace the crawfish with shrimp and make it the exact same way, that's 10 times better. And there's not a lot of doo-doo and a lot of head guts and gross-ass swamp roaches. You're eating shrimp. Anyway, I'm not going to start a fight. I'm going to start a war chat. I'm sure you'll jump at me for that. CC, how you doing, darling? Greetings from Dan's. Oh, you guys are at Dan's? Oh, right on. Right on. Eat at Dan's. We got the ad that we'll play later when we do the little break music, which has the part you guys all want. Donna, happy Friday. Well, happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday. Blessings in the Church of Barry on Deck. Barry on Heaven. Joe Pro, I don't know. I think you're having a stroke here. Hopefully this isn't voice to text. Moan, bark, fart, Rev House. Okay, I feel you. Maybe you're. Is this like that show of The Americans? Is this you orchestrating a dead drop? Did you just give an address or something? Matt Poche, thanks for the invite. Oh yeah, what's up? Well, see, I don't know if she meant to invite you. She's just more shouting out that she's at Dan's, and if you can't go to that Dan's and join them directly, go to your nearest available Dan's. Chill there. Clarence, I like it. All right, you guys are. I think I got everything checked in here. I don't have any guests lined up for today. What I am looking for is someone who is going to be going downtown. I will give someone the link to hop in if we can get a walk around at Kobo's or a walk around at the Minute Maid Park scene going in. I want to see what it's like. Clarence Marshall, you're getting down with that Feel Up Friday again. Oh, D Mata trying to harsh our buzz. All right, you ready to start talking about baseball? Lance McCullers Jr., D Mata says here, may not pitch in the playoffs. Well, we know for sure that 100% he will not appear in the ALCS, which is a damn shame. As many of you have seen, this came out earlier. Hold on, I got to take that off. Take this off. Going on to here. Put out by the Houston Astros, their postseason ALCS roster. Shout out to the graphic design team of the Houston Astros. I'll show you why in a second. Why they going the extra mile here for your local streamers. Very nice. Boom. Here you go. Here's your pitchers for the ALCS. And yeah, go ahead. Ring in when you see it. Yep. No Lance McCullers Jr. So evidently that forearm discomfort is going to keep him out for at least 2 scheduled starts if you just sort of go by the calendar. So we're waiting with bated breath to find out whether he will be available for the World Series. I think they probably know that he won't be, but I think for his own morale, they have to keep the door open and keep the hope burning, because you never know. You never know. This is this is especially against the Red Sox. You got to think this could be a bloody sock moment for Lance McCullers if the Astros are fortunate enough to make it to the World Series, and then he makes that roster. But there you go. He's off this one. He will not appear. Luckily, he got the win, or got what we needed out of him for the Game 4 against the White Sox. But this is what it cost us. This is what it cost. So now you got Jake Odorizzi takes his place. And, yeah. Put a pin in this conversation. This is where we'll be circling back. I think you always, when you're looking at things, you check the seams, you look for the weak spots. And if there is one, this is the thing we'll be talking about. Obviously, the catchers on the postseason, or the the ALCS roster, Jason Castro and Martin Maldonado, obviously listed in alphabetical order, not in order of starting, obviously. But good to see Jason Castro. Obviously, he was going to make the roster here, but could be vital as a veteran pinch hitter, perhaps. That's the role he's in. Let's look at your batsmen. No surprises on the infielder side. If you're surprised that Marwin Gonzalez is not on the roster, then you have not been paying attention. He's there he's a barn cat. He's there to be in the dugout and be friendly and be an extra pair of eyes, veteran, but doesn't look like he's going to be on the roster. Instead, they're going for Aledmus Diaz as the reserve infielder. Outfielders, of course, they don't have DH set up here, but obviously your Jordan is mainly your DH, but likes to platoon out there in right. Michael Brantley, Chaz McCormick, Jake Myers, good to see his name there. That means that his shoulder injury is not, more than just pain. Sometimes it's pain. He says it's pain. You can play with pain. Jose Siri, love seeing Siri here. This is speed. This is our base runner. This is our pinch runner. And Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker is poised to be the man of the match, the man of the series. But we'll talk more about that as it goes. So tonight's game, you've got this fine fellow, Mr. Framber Valdez. Great name. Love this guy. Love his style. Love everything about him. Big surprise. He's no shrinking violet. This left-hander, Framber Valdez. By the way, we got a battle of left-handers tonight. That's exciting. Had a great season, 11-6 record, 3.14 ERA. That's pi, so he's got a pi ERA. 125 strikeouts on the season. Definitely one of the best curveballs in the league. And this is a kid who's no stranger to high-pressure situations. I mean, baptism by fire back in the 2019 World Series. I think he took the mound Game 4, right? And the Astros were kind of already deep in it, down 2-1. So, Framber Valdez, you got to feel good about that situation. He was supposed to be the Game 4 starter in the White Sox series, but remember, McCullers got the start because of the rain delay. So, if only the city fathers of the south side of Chicago would have put a damn roof on their stadium, that game would have occurred as scheduled. Things could have been different. So anyway, Framber Valdez, your starting pitcher tonight for your Houston Astros. The Boston Red Sox throw in this dude, Chris Sale. Big old gang. This is the best picture I could find of Chris Sale. Looks really spooky, kind of Amish, a little Ichabod Crane-ish. Had a tougher run through things. He is noted as a struggling lefty. 3 different articles that I saw doing research for today had him listed as struggling lefty. I was like, that's sad, but that's like a great music name. Like it's a good blues guitarist name if this guy, post career. Anyway, this season, Chris Sale 5-1, 3.16 ERA, 52 strikeouts. But the story on him is only accounted for 10 outs in his last 2 starts and only lasted 1 inning in ALDS Game 2 against the Rays. So I would say advantage tonight in Game 1, pitching-wise, leans toward the Astros. All right, bullpen. Well, bullpen, a little bit. That's why Cora is deciding, I think, to go with Chris Sale tonight instead of Eovaldi in Game 1. A couple theories I got here, but the first one is that bullpen's on full rest, so he knows if he's got to lean on a bullpen start, they're prepared for it. And well, number 2. Do I want to get into that now? I don't know. I have a theory. Looking at the lineups, because this is expected to be a slugfest. I don't know if that's how you guys are seeing it. But pitching's down a little bit. Both these teams are dangerous offensively. This should probably, I don't know, this is going to be a 9-5 game. Hopefully leaning my direction. And I have a feeling that Alex Cora strategically is conceding tonight's game to come strong with Eovaldi in Game 2 and to try to get the steal. Because, if you're the Red Sox, you just want to get one of these. If you get one of these, you've broken serve, you've stolen home field advantage. And I think Alex Cora, I feel like the move that he's making strategically tonight makes me think that that's what he's thinking too. Right? Because I think Eovaldi is the superior starter. So why throw him up against the emotional tsunami that will be Game 1 at Minute Maid Park? May as well, like playing, like they're playing spades. He's throwing in 8 because he's probably going to lose instead of burning a jack that he could have won with later. Anyway, just thinking about that. Joe Pro, Altuve is Sale's daddy. Yeah, Altuve has had a little bit of success against Chris Sale. Yeah, yeah, he does look like he's trying to take flight here. Let me show him again. Looks like he's like he's just about to get up there, just about to go for it. That's disturbing. Okay, so remember when I was giving credit where credit is due to the Astros graphic design department, their PR department, their social medias for throwing out the nice little PowerPoint there of the roster. Nice to use, visually stimulating, assuring. Here's all I could get from the Boston Red Sox. Boom, here's their roster. Yep, there you go, buddy. Put it out like a fax. Times New Roman at that. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Thanks to the AP Style Guide for showing them how to put this together. It looks like a law firm listing assistants, but that's nice. Good for them. Much will be made, because I think it's lazy, about J.D. Martinez and Kike Hernandez. They're past ties to the Houston Astros organization. It's always painted and framed like it's a revenge for these guys to face the Houston Astros. But, looking back at their stories and just kind of going from memory, when J.D. Martinez was an Astro, from when Kiki Hernandez was a prospect, I didn't see anything that looked like there was bad blood. It seemed to be mutually beneficial to all parties. J.D. Martinez went on to the Detroit Tigers and became a bit of a star, wound up from there, I think, going to the Red Sox if there wasn't another stop in between there. Kiki Hernandez, I think they traded him to the Marlins. I can't even remember for who. So he was with the Marlins, then had a great run with the Dodgers, won a World Series last year with the Dodgers. It was mostly at the Dodgers where the whole him as a former Astro, like he was betrayed and he had to show them. But, he was an outfielder and a second baseman. Who was he going to get past? George Springer? Was he going to go with Jose Altuve? There's not really a person you can point at there and say, well, they screwed up and didn't choose this guy. No, they sent him off. They got something they needed, and he got the opportunity to flourish. Win-win. Everyone should be happy. Same for J.D. Martinez, but whatever. That's just lazy announcing. That's what they'll go to. That's what they'll find. That's how they roll. Look at that. Just for contrast, Astros again. Oh, look at the design. I'm sure that there's probably a GIF where it's animated. You can probably get this shot where the sun's moving. It's like a drone going across the sky. Special just for the catchers. Like they knew that was going to be a conversation piece. What's the Boston PR department got? Fresh, hot off the presses. Like this just came across a teletype. And it was about 3 hours later. Astros, they had this out, boom, right after lunch. Before lunch, even. Red Sox, you'd think that, you think on the Eastern time zone they'd be ahead of things, but alas, they are not. Anyway, that extra space after outfielders pisses me off. Well, relax, Rev. It's just a space, man. It's just a space. Nick Gamboa says, Breggs can hit him, I think. I assume you're talking about Sale. Man, here's the fan in me again. Okay, I could, if Barry was here, he would pull up a screen and point at numbers and highlight things and show OPSs and WBPAs and XBH and all this other kind of great stuff and make excellent points. And he's very good at it. Just going from feel, I feel like Bregman's due. I feel like Bregman is due to go off. Because he's not exactly cold, but he hadn't really had that star moment yet. And I feel like Bregman's lurking. I suspect, I don't want to say expect, I suspect we will see good things from Yordan Alvarez as well. I'm just saying, I feel like they're going to go off. But Bregman is absolutely due. Virginia Buttonweight, only 2 catchers this round. See, that's what I said. It's definitely going to be a topic of discussion. Well, they're just leaving Garrett Stubbs out to dry. Well, I guess you had to go with the extra pitchers would be my guess, right? You got to go with the thrower, right? I don't know. I guess in case of emergency, they can always get Bracamonte out of the bullpen. Knight him. Can they do that? Can they go with a bullpen catcher in case of like a double emergency? Is it like a hockey where they have like the local guy from the rink? They dress up as the emergency goalie. One of those guys did pretty good a couple years back, if I remember. Oh, look at you, Total Dallas. You're just ate up with jealousy, aren't you? Total Dallas. Why don't you just enjoy your Dallas Cowboys having a successful first third of the season? Huh? Won't you go watch NFL Live right now? They're probably going to talk about the Cowboys. If they're not talking about the Cowboys now, they will in the next 7 minutes. It's in the memo from ESPN. They have to. Enjoy your time in the sun with that. You had your chance with the Texas Rangers, and they had a 100-loss season, okay? So just step aside. Hey, Total Dallas, how about the Mavs? Hey, they're in preseason. They're about to start the season in what, 3 or 4 days from now, right? Worry about that. Don't come sniffing around the Astros. We're having a successful time down here. This is postseason. I know you don't have much experience with postseason, but we got it from here. Okay, buddy? You're welcome to come along for the ride. You know what? I'll even let you borrow this. You can borrow my little trusty towel. You can wave some orange around, right? You can wear your Total Dallas gear, but just make sure that you got this. It'll get you out of trouble. You know what I mean? Get you out of fights. Gonna bring up the trash can banging. I don't think you're going to see much trash can banging being brought up in this series, buddy, because both parties are guilty. Do I need to remind you who Alex Cora is? More than likely, along with Carlos Beltran, the architect of the system that they employed. So I think it's those are going to cancel each other out, and everybody's just going to watch baseball this go around. least the ones that, or it's going to be mutual hate. You'll have Yankees fan worldwide, which you should probably, Total Dallas, I'm sure that, I don't know why you haven't switched your baseball allegiance over to the Yankees. It seems like it's sitting right there for you. Rangers, they're rebuilding. I'll come back later. You could be like me with the Texans. Let me know when they sell. I'll come back. Hey, what's this? Yeah, Rev House. Yeah, Total Dallas doesn't know what October baseball feels like. You know what? Maybe he does. Maybe they've got some Rangers prospects in the Arizona Fall League. That's good, right? They should have some open spots for your guys to go try to get some October baseball experience. Got them using wood bats now, right? They're doing great. Oh, look at that. Oh, thank you, Christy Sparks. I think you mean me. Total Dallas, if y'all win it, then the cheating scandal is over. I like the way you think, man. And, of course, Total Dallas, we're just having fun. You're good people. You know I love you. But if we win it, will the cheating scandal be over? I thought about that. We talked about that on Sports Riot the other night, is that if the Astros do the complete heel stomp through the Major League Baseball this season, and this ends with us celebrating and having a parade here in downtown Houston, then, yeah, you have to think that it really is like, okay, chapter over. End of the trilogy. Let's move on. This is tied up in a bow. Fighting it any further is not going to do us any good. Right? It should just move on. Because then you'll probably have personnel changes. You're going to have coaching changes. You're going to have all kinds of... It's time to move to a new era. It's a new... It's like when they went from Hobbit to Lord of the Rings. Right? It's like, okay, we got to let 30 years go past and pick this story up again. Because otherwise, I just feel... I feel bad for other fans. I feel like other fan bases will agree to this truce, like the end of a war. Like, let's just sign an armistice. All right, that's over. That's the past. It didn't work out too good for any of us. Well, for us, it worked out fabulously. Period of domination that will be remembered for 100 years in baseball. I'm all for it. But everyone else will be like, okay, let's just stop. Because, I mean, dude, you're even seeing it. It's one of the things I love about Twitter is you get a true core sample of the zeitgeist, of the feeling of America, right? And you're literally seeing fans from other teams, people that have been F the Astros all year, the ones yelling cheaters, the ones that are banging trash cans, making those gross, the people that just have been loving that are now telling people, guys, quit booing them. It only makes them better. And damn it, they're good. You know what I mean? Everyone else is going to have to say, all right, quit it. Just quit it, uncle. All right? Because that's what they're learning. Now, I always thought this like, oh, okay, well, how do you know they're clean now? Of course they're clean now. Of course they're clean now. They have to be clean now. This is like having a friend who's on probation. They got every cop in town watching them. The Astros are basically wearing you think that they would try, are they the Ocean's crew? Are they going to try to pull a heist while under observation, while they're being, surveilled? They're the most closely watched team in baseball this season and last season because of this very stuff. If they were pulling anything right now, the John Boys of the world would be pulling out footage and drawing out everything. But they can't. The Astros are playing with their cards up on the table. Dicks out. If they hit your pitch, it's because you left it out somewhere, or they figured you out because they're actually smart and they're showing that they're actually good and that they cheated. And, yeah, they did. I'm never going to say they didn't. They did. And it just proves out in the numbers that they didn't need to. They didn't have to. But they faced the architect tonight, Alex Cora, who immediately went to some great success right after 2017. First-year manager with the Bo Sox. Boom! What an offensive explosion. This team is dynamite at home. Okay, on the road. They win the series. So we'll see. This is fun. This is like, I don't know, this is like some Old Testament battle tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it. Hold on. I haven't seen a vid on the Astros from John Boy, the joke, in a long time. Yeah, they're not, trust me, they're looking. I guarantee you they're 100% looking. The same, trust me, these guys are well-funded trolls, these guys at these sports media sites. I guarantee you they're watching every Astros broadcast with headphones on, trying to hear some sort of noise, trying to look for some sort of look. They're looking for everything they can. And I don't blame them for doing it. I would too if it was another team, right? Catch them slipping. But yet you don't see anything yet. And you sure as hell can't say there's a conspiracy to help protect the Astros at this point. That ain't happening. Virginia Buttonwee didn't stop the Sox reliever from making more allegations. Yeah, well, and how'd that work for him? You know what I mean? How did that work out for him? He got made to look like a fool. And I said it before, I'll say it again. Carlos Correa, chef's kiss moment of the entire ALDS was his post game. After Altuve got to be the nice guy, got to be good cop, got to be Captain America, Carlos Correa got to come over like Tony Stark and say, once again, here's your numbers, here's our numbers, and if you don't have facts, then you know the rest. That was so slick. That was so perfect. That was so perfect. See, Total Dallas was what I'm talking about. I mean, Total Dallas, you're not an Astros fan, but wouldn't you say that they have to have, if they win, they have proved that they were clean? I mean, they already cleaned that they were, or proved that they were clean in 2019. That was another big part of that investigation, that report that came out that no one wants to talk about. The report that shows that they did use the electronic scheme and the bang in the trash cans in 2017, but in 2000 and a little bit in 2018, like the first month or so, and then they just dropped it because it wasn't working, and that it was illegal. That wasn't good, but that they were absolutely clean in 2019. So offensively, defensively, pitching, they were one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball. Just fell short in a weird statistical anomaly World Series where a road team won every game. But cleared. But whatever, no one wants to hear that. But this win, if they win this one, I think that's got to shut them up. I mean, it won't, but it should. You just mean that it won't stop anytime soon. Results won't matter. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe things fade. Things fade and it just becomes a thing. All right. So that was that. Good talk. Good talk, you guys. I told you whenever I do Barry's show, it goes a little bit different. First off, Barry has way more comfortable sitting situation. And it was very smart early in his streaming career to invest in a comfortable chair. I'm sitting on like a weird ass wooden chair. You can hear it moving, it's creaking. Ass is hurting. If I get a roid from Barry on Deck, if I have to go get a colonoscopy for my time on Barry on Deck, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to talk to my union rep. Yo, we don't have it. Hey, what's up, Ben? Yo, what up? Not Barry? Yeah, that's me. Barry's on his way to Utah right now. He's filming a dry bar comedy special. He's got to be crystal clean. I mean, we'll see how he does on that. But what's up, Ben? Good to see you, dude. Thank you for coming. Dandy Dan chiming in, talking with Virginia Buttonweed. Agreed. I mean, taking out 2017 Stros, still made 4 ALCS and was 1 game away from another World Series. They have already proved themselves. I think, yeah, you're right. Well, that's in the court of measurement. Scientifically, yes, that which can be measured, you're right. But in the court of public opinion, it doesn't matter. It takes overwhelming time. It takes overwhelming evidence, and it takes what they love and what they haven't got to their satisfaction is groveling and begging for forgiveness. And there's another thing too, like completely different context. But we were talking about Louis C.K., how he was best comic in the country, selling out arenas. Everybody loved him. Then the weird stuff came out, right? No need to dive into it, but he, got himself canceled, right? And then he did the right thing for like the first big apology, and then Kaiser Soze just gone. Just go be gone. Go away. But then he made the mistake of coming back too early. Because America loves a comeback, but you have to go away for the right amount of time. And if you come back too soon, that karmic balance doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? You got to go away for a little bit longer. And the Astros have failed to go away. It's not like you look at so many of the other World Series champions over the past 10 years. They win, and then the team falls apart, and they're rebuilding, and they're sort of, forgive me for saying irrelevant for a period. The Astros didn't do that. They thought they were going to pop that balloon, and the Astros were just going to fall apart, scatter like roaches when the light come on, and that the team would be rebuilding right now, and they'd be talking about the A's and the Mariners, as they've even tried, or the Angels, which have failed to grab the brass ring many, many times. The Astros didn't go away. So they took their lumps, they took their ass chewing, they took their, horrible PR nightmare, and then kept winning through it. You didn't give everyone a chance to feel like you took any sort of punishment. Doesn't add up to the regular human out there. Christopher Mina, look at the Giants in 09 and 10. Well, the Giants had a pretty good streak where like every other year there. The Giants are an excellent example of a team pretty close to a dynasty for a while there, right? They were doing pretty damn good. Hold on. Oh, I like that. I like your angle here, Ben. We're the Norm Macdonald of baseball. Always relevant, always good. You know, that kind of plays. You know, if you think about it, the 3-year stretch where the Astros lost 100 games, and there was about 2 years even before that where they were free falling down to that level anyway. That about 5-year stretch of horrible baseball for the Houston Astros was kind of the outlier going back to the 80s. I mean, you go from the 80s through the 90s, Astros were always in the mix, always relevant. You know what I mean? Winning baseball teams, catching postseason, action. That was the outlier. They're not a historically bad team. They're historically adequate with flashes of brilliance. They had a dip of trash, but trash like a fox. They were playing in this whole scheme, and that's what we've seen for the last 6 years is the fruits of that tree, right? So we'll see if they stick or they go away. Hold on, he says, yeah, Christopher Mena rebuilt for the last 10 years. Yeah, and they fall apart. Trippy. Dandy Dan, I'm glad that stupid Asterisk Tour Twitter has died. Dude was annoying. He didn't actually die, did he? I don't think that guy died. I think it just sort of fell apart, and he got exposed in the DMs about not really believing in what he was. Hey, look, everyone's an opportunist in this game. One of the sickest burns people love to throw you whenever you've got something that's trending is you're just going for clout. I'm like, dude, that's the whole job. Isn't that what we're all doing here? I'm not here for the love of the game. It's the goddamn internet. I just want some money, right? So, but yeah, but you can't say the words. You got to be slick about it. There's the said and unsaid, and he said too much. He said what we all know and what we're all doing anyway. But yeah, you can't put your cynical business on the street like that. Alex Villanueva, the Astros didn't pull the Rangers and disappear. Now, hey, look, I'm always appreciative and supportive of a good burn against our rivals to the north of Dallas. But it's not just a Dallas thing. It just seems to be the way it's so hard to build a championship team, and then the window is so short, and then contracts fall apart, and everybody scatters to the wind, immediately after. It takes a big bite out of you. Astros did as much of their magic was not just the analytics of who they pick as a player, but was also the contract analytics of how they spread things out so that they never had that precipitous fall off the free agency cliff. Only now we're starting to barely see a little bit of it, but holy crap, what we got out of these guys in service, which is, I know I'm all over the place. It's kind of what I do whenever I do a Barry on Deck, but that's actually what I was just talking about, that bargain that these amazing Hall of Fame players, this core of the Houston Astros, who we've gotten at their initial contract prices for the most part. We have saved so much money. Other teams would have spent, if they could have, to get these players many, 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 many tens of hundreds of millions of dollars. So the fact that we've already got a value on the books, that's one of the dangers in getting a free agent, is that you get them at the retail price, but you don't get the numbers that they already generated. You have to get them where they are now, right? So we already have value in these guys because they've been in the organization that you can justify overpaying them later if you balance it out over the entire time of their career and look at it as still a overall value. So what I'm saying is that Jim Crane, the businessman that he is, can rationalize promising $30 million a year for 10 years or more to Carlos Correa because he'll factor in the 6-7 years that he had him for dollars and donuts, putting him up at the Holiday Inn Express in the couple of years he was in the minors. If you factor that all in, spread it all out, it seems to be a little more palatable. It's like yesterday when we were doing the show. Again, my wife was giving the cats medicine. That kind of math is the cheese that helps the kitty cat swallow the flea med. Oh, Chris Romano brings up another point. People forget too. AJ Hinch was the perfect man for the job, right? And I'll admit, early on in the game, I was wrong on Hinch. I thought Hinch was basically a glorified Cecil Cooper. I thought he was yet another placeholder to get to the good guy. I always thought that Craig Biggio was being groomed to be that guy, and still haven't been 100% proved wrong. I think he was, but I think Hinch had amazing, astounding success when he had the job. Honestly, if it wasn't for this report coming out, there's no reason why AJ Hinch wouldn't still be the manager and probably locked up for 5 to 10 more years. Right? He never did anything wrong. He did everything right. He was the perfect man for the job and proved it on the job. So Chris Romina, you're right. Hinch just knew how to manage good talent. Most skippers don't. It's a hard thing to do. And it changes on a case-by-case basis. He just got lucky. I mean, y'all ever play Yahtzee? Of course, who doesn't? If you never played Yahtzee, you're more than likely a Russian spy. But you play Yahtzee, sometimes you get on a hot streak. And that's kind of all the phases of the development of the Astros since Jim Crane took over. Just fell in perfect. Like just boom, one roll Yahtzees. Scouting, the analytics, baseball guys, the contract guys, Luno, Hinch, everything. All just popped into place. And Ed Wade, I'm not even going to get into how Ed Wade was the Oscar Schindler of the Houston Astros. That Ed Wade secretly did great things to pass that team over. But that's a discussion for another time. That's not a game day discussion. That's an off-season discussion. Game day, dude, this is going to be a good one tonight. I feel like this is going to be an offensive exhibition, right? Neither team's pitching is fantastic. Astros hitting is fantastic. Red Sox hitting, timely and fantastic. Difference maker in this game and in this series in general is that the Astros are an amazing defensive team. Even though people didn't like his performance calling one of the ALDS games, Buck Showalter made an excellent point talking about how the Astros turn hits into outs, is that they're fielding, and it bears out with the numbers. They are like a plus 12 for the season, one of the top-rated defenses, if not the top-rated defense in Major League Baseball this year, that they turn what would be a hit into an out with an amazing play. Citing Altuve as a great example of one who does it better than most, right? The Red Sox are a net negative in this area. Red Sox are bad at defense at almost every position. And in a slugfest where both teams are struggling to throw strikes across the plate and both teams are feasting on it, the difference could be those hits turned into outs that the Astros are able to execute and that the Red Sox are not. So I think that'll be the difference. That'll be the story of the series. It will definitely be the story tonight, because I think the Astros outrun the Red Sox a 9-5 victory. That's my prognostication. That's my mental defecation, as some would also say. Still looking to see if there's anyone in the Deckhead family in the universe who is actually going downtown for the game tonight. We must show love to an absolute favorite of BiffNet, Kobo. Kobo's Q. Kobo's Barbecue. He got open. He is open today. It's not like open for regular business. They're basically throwing a party. And there you go. You can see it. This was he posted on his Twitter. 2012 Rusk Street. That's like 2 blocks catty corner from home plate. It's BYOB $20 cover. Go there, hang out, pregame, get down. A whole bunch of people. All of Astros Twitter will be there. Say hello to them. Wear your Sports Right shirt. Just show them. All the Apollo guys will be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a throwdown, it's a get down, and bravo to Raul for his business successes, man. That guy has been working like an absolute monster and absolutely deserves the successes that are coming. So go support, go get some of them burrito tacos. Go say hi to Kobo and the guys. That's going on right now. That is today. That is as we speak. So if you're going to the game, go swing by that early. Let me check out the chat. Let me see. Is anybody going? CC, I guess, I don't know. CC, it's like, I'm not going to turn into an ad for Kobo's here, but it's basically party style, right? You get like a wristband and then it's, like catering. I guess it'll be help yourself to whatever they got. I'm not sure. I don't even know. Ben, oh shit. That's all. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I've been following him on Twitter. Sounds like he's had a hell of a time jumping through hoops to get that open. Yeah, but well, you get any business up and running, especially a restaurant even in downtown, you're going to have to jump through some hoops. That's the hardest part of the business, man. But yeah, he got it done, man. He got it done. A lot of people wanted to see him get it done. So I'm glad that glad that occurred. So go see that. Go to the game. Titan Hugo, you tight ass. $20 cover for my whole family. Well, I don't know how many people that is. I think it's a head. $20 a head. And I don't think, I'd recommend taking the family. If you're talking about kids and whatnot, I'd go another day. This is going to be a little bit of, it's more of a party, more hell raising. This is for grown folk. Grown folk who, $20 for beer and food is a value. And go buy a hat that says, look, it says, eat a dick. Juan Gonzalez. All right, we're going to go down this direction. Ask me anything. Now, I believe the proper protocol on the Barry on Deck is that it's ask me anything about anything, right? Is it AMAAA? I think it is. So to honor the traditions, I'll answer this one just because we haven't set ground rules, Juan. If you want to activate ask me absolutely anything or whatever, it's AMAAA, right? So put that in the chat and I'll, within reason, answer it. But John, in your opinion, will Altuve become, or is he already the greatest Astro? Great question. Once again, I don't know if it's a game day question, but I will indulge you, my friend. And yeah, I think he is. I think he is already. Because if the argument, and we're talking position players, right? Because you don't want to mix in, Nolan Ryan into the mix. Let's just go with straight up position players, everyday players. I think Altuve is the greatest Astro. Because the only other person in the conversation is Craig Biggio, right? Maybe Jeff Bagwell, but I would say Jeff Bagwell. My point is that Biggio and Bagwell themselves will tell you that it's Altuve. So therefore, I would listen to them. Just for pure accomplishment, for everything that he was able to do and the way that he honors the organization and the fans doing it in the city. Absolutely. Absolutely. And really, to hear Biggio and Bagwell talk about him in interviews is why I think the conversation's over, because the only other people in the conversation are tipping their hat and saying that it's him. I think you have to respect their concession, right? Or am I wrong there? Oh, Joe Pro, I think the 20 gets around to, hey, let's not talk about the ins and outs and details of TABC regulations. All right, let's not discuss that. Joe Pro agrees with me, thinks that he already is. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alex Villanueva, yeah, you're right. This is the word I was totally missing. It's very much a tailgate scene. But I would say, and I don't know for sure, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't got to hang out with Cobos, but I know a lot of people that are going to be there, and I know the kind of vibe they provide, that this isn't going to be the candy-ass Texans rich people tailgating vibe. This is going to be more of the Buffalo Bills table jumping kind of party, which sounds way more fun. So yeah, go to that. But don't take the kids. Don't take the kids. They should have like a kid holding tank outside. So if you were walking by with the kids and you wanted to pop in for a beer, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, here you go. And just lead them into, like a beach volleyball pit thing where they're, here you go, you're in sand. You guys stay inside the fence. Daddy, be right back. Of course, that's how you lose your kids downtown. Heartthrob, I should be at the hotel by the time the game starts. But you're heading to Austin, right? I thought you were going to Austin for the Oklahoma State UT game. All right, Heartthrob. Stay on topic. We're talking about downtown Houston, okay? Unless you're going to downtown Houston, that's crazy. Dan. Well, Dan, you don't have to besmirch their memories to prop up Altuve. Dandy Dan says, as much as I love Biggio and Bagwell, they both were disappointment in playoffs, so it has to be Altuve. Hey, man, you know what? On paper, the cold truth is you're correct. But from the heart, you just have to say, hey, man, it's hard. They gave it their all. They were a little long in the tooth by the time they got their best chances. That was the tragedy, the sadness of the story was that they were both, if it had been 5-10 years before that, they'd have been in their prime, and Lord knows what kind of run they could have had. But yes, you're absolutely right. What Altuve was able to do is succeed at a level equal to or greater than both of them in regular season accolades, but yet also push that next level and be clutch in the postseason and bring home a championship. To bring home continued domination of the new American League. So yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Dan, I get it, Dan. You can't take that away from them. Those boys drink free for life. But yeah, when you have to get cold-blooded and you have to chew things up, they left meat on the bone in 04 and 05, and I guess technically 06. Titan Hugo. Well, I'm having trouble finding a babysitter, so trying to find a family-friendly place. Take them to the zoo. It's just right down down by the medical center. Just take the kids to the zoo. Let them wander around. There's new exhibits, and you can go to the game. They'll be fine. They're good. Just drop them off over to the Museum of Natural History. I think just take them to the butterfly enclosure. Right? Is that what it's called? Butterfly habitat. Try that. See how that works. Oh yeah. First off, I just love this. Bam. That's good life right there. You know what I mean? I don't know what emotions this gives you. This gives me happiness. Looking at that equals happiness. So just to recap, here's what we got tonight. Tonight, the ALCS begins. Game 1, 7 p.m. Central Time. Don't let the East Coast bias on the flyer drag you down. It'll be on Fox. You should be there in person if you can. Starting pitchers, your matchup is Framber Valdez versus Chris Sale. Lefty on lefty. Chris Sale, they say he's the struggling lefty. My theory is that Alex Cora is playing chess, not checkers, and that he's running out the guy he thinks will take the most damage. Concede the defeat, let the emotional wave carry, let the Astros have their glowy moment tonight in Game 1. Maybe they'll get fight. And Red Sox are going to go try to steal one on Game 2, which is that's a successful move. You can steal one of the two on the road at the beginning of a 7-game series. You steal home field advantage. So I think my theory, Alex Cora pouring that in the Game 2 with Eovaldi, which that's gonna be a good one tomorrow night. That's gonna be nuts. Oh yeah, and Fidel, great idea. Drop them off at the Children's Museum. Doesn't that sound like fun? They'll have a great time. There's docents that will take care of them. Please don't actually drop your children off at museums during games, folks. That is not an actual recommendation of the Barry on Deck Enterprises, Who's Fancy Media, Sports Riot, John Wessling, After Later, any other entities therein. And CC, look at you, $20 an hour. I got you. But CC, aren't you already at Dan's getting hammered? So I mean, that's cool. I'm not complaining. Trust me, I was raised and babysat by people who were about 6 Miller Lights and Coors Lights into the day. But I don't know if you can charge when it's basically an ant style babysitting, right? But hey, take her up on it, man. CC. If you're already out and about downtown, you're just gonna stand with his kids while he gets a couple beers on. You know what? Hey, Titan Hugo. All kidding aside, why don't you hit up Kobo's and find out if it is family friendly? I was just kind of talking some smack there. I don't really know 100%. Is there any sort of contact on there? Nah, just hit him up on Twitter or whatever, and see if it's safe to bring the kids by, or if the monsters are out, if they're going crazy tonight. Because I'm not sure. I'm really not sure at all. Let's talk about this. I don't know if y'all watched the Dodgers eliminate the Giants last night. Great pitching matchup. Dave Roberts' strategy with going with the opener with Knebel, and then I can't remember. Someone had someone else out in the second before Urias got on in the third, and then pitched the gem all the way through. I think the 7th, 8th, whatever. Anyway, the Dodgers go ahead 2-1 in the top of the 9th, and then they bring out Max Scherzer to close his first ever save opportunity as a baseball player, like ever. No level had he ever come in relief for a save. And he mows him down, does an amazing job. But the story was the final strike of the game. Wilmer Flores, who you may remember a couple of years back was with the New York Mets and burst out into tears because they told him he was traded. Remember that? And he wasn't actually traded, or the deal hadn't gone through yet, but he started crying at a press conference. Everybody loves Wilmer Flores now because of that, and he's a great ball player. So anyway, there he is, 2 outs. He's up at bat. And 2 strikes, check swing. Upon further review, he didn't go. It was a tough call. But here you go, folks. Here's your new meme picture. Bam. See that young man? That confident fist of sadness? That's Gabe Morales, umpire in the Major League. There he is, good 90 to 100 feet away, looking in. And he's like, yep, this will end their season. Boom, out. Yep, good enough. He went, boom. Guess what? That is 100% not a reviewable play. That is a judgment call. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But this guy ended the Giants season Controversial, sour note. Now, I know there's previous situations where earlier in the season there was a Giants-Dodgers game that went the other way, and there was a check swing that was called and it shouldn't have been. That led to a bases-loaded walk, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. I'm not feeling like the Giants were overall hosed. I feel like Wilmer Flores was not going to. I mean, because you've got to figure he's one swing away. There was a man on first or a man on second, I think. So one swing of the bat would have won the game for the Giants. So, yeah, it is a enormous 100% swing in the outcome. But more than likely, the Giants were about to lose. They had 2 outs, man on base. It was more likely going to happen. This was not the way that it should have happened. With chink, you're out. You know, he didn't go. It wasn't blatant enough that they should have took the bat out of his hands. Not a good play. And honestly, not good for the argument of how you need umpires' judgment there to call the game properly. That there's some things that can't be laid out in rules, ironclad. That's why they always say you can't have robots, because robots, excuse me, can't call the game with nuance. They don't know the feeling of a game. Well, this guy should have. This guy in that situation. Elimination game, bottom of the 9th, one swing of the bat wins the game. The next strike ends the game. Didn't context tell you? Nah, it wasn't blatant enough. Didn't go. Nope, he just goes, yeah, he went. Boom, we're out. I'm done. I'm in the Bay Area. Let's go get some crab cakes, run by the wharf. I'm out. So, chicken shit way for it to end. More than likely it was going to end that way anyway, but now we're talking about a guy named Gabe Morales. Did you know that Gabe Morales existed until he did this? Yep, you're out. Yeah, out. But yet he wasn't. So here you go. You thought you were going to get this. Yay, having fun. Nope. But come on, man. That wasn't a swing. Man, you should take a look at it. Maybe review it, huh? Man, just doesn't seem fair. Nope. You're done. You're burnt. You're toast. All right, I've been rambling here. Virginia Buttonweed, is that Beto? No, that's not Beto. That doesn't even look like Beto. What are you talking about? This guy, does he look like... Holy shit, he does kind of look like Beto. I didn't notice that. Oh, my God. That looks like Beto. All right, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't prepared for that. Holy shit. Virginia Buttonweed, you just opened up a conspiracy theory. It's going to wreck the world. Dandy Dan with the correct angle here. Man, if I'm an ump, I would never want people to start knowing my name. That is the mark of shame. Yeah, that's right, dude. Oh, absolutely. It's like umpires are like executioners. If you know who they are, then they did their job very, very poorly, right? Yeah, you don't know who they are. Yeah, no one's really excited about Gabe Morales right now. So later on, we'll take a look, perhaps, if it matters, we'll look at the umpires that are assigned for the ALCS. There's only one problematic name, Laz Diaz, who will be behind the plate, I think, in Game 3 or Game 4. Yeah. CC nails it. Joey Crawford-like. Exactly. Like, honestly, if someone says, who is the best umpire in Major League Baseball, you shouldn't know. That's how you know they're the best. Right? I hate ump show. Ump show is the worst. And you see it coming all the time. Oh, Titan Hugo. Claro que sí. Kobo is not answering social media the rest of the day. He's too busy. I understand that. We'll call up there. Yeah, Joe Pro. That's exactly my point. It was probably going to go that way anyway. Like, if he would have said no swing, there would have been zero controversy. It's not like the Dodgers would have went, oh, but he went when they saw the replay, right? They just went, oh, okay, well, whatever. And Scherzer just would have rocked and fired another pitch, and then who knows what would have happened. But more than likely, yeah, the Giants lost the game in the top of the ninth, not in the bottom of it. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, you know what? Here we are. We're 1 hour down. I wasn't paying attention and actually went a little bit past the halfway point. So I'm going to stretch my legs and give you people exactly what you want, because I know what you want. It's Friday. It's Frisky Friday. It's Frunk Friday. Yeah, I think it is Frunk Friday, right? Oh, yeah. So here you go. You guys enjoy this. I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs, and, hopefully I'm not going to say the rest.
I got your bitch sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Corner doing dope.
All right, that's enough of that. Sorry, I don't mean to be abrupt. There's no fade in. So I just had to try to find the right moment. All right, the beat has dropped, and we're back. Welcome back to Barry on Deck, ladies and gentlemen. Hour 2 of the program we're already 7 minutes deep into hour 2. I'm John Wessling. I'll be filling in today for Mr. Barry Laminack, who is on his way to Utah to film his dry bar comedy special, or Dry Bear. It will be Dry Bear. That should be a good name for him. I'll write that down. Dry Bear. Anyway, I'm sitting in today. Me and Barry are partners, along with our buddy Mike Liebeschock, in Sports Riot. Okay, we basically do a night show. Barry runs this beautiful, nice, friendly midday show here with you guys, which is sweet and fun. But at night we get weird. Okay, so here's the show that we normally do on Twitch. Tuesday, Thursday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. That's Central Time, because that's the chosen time zone of BiffNet. But also want to add to what you don't see here is that we do a special Sunday game day show from 10 a.m. to noon kickoff. And once again, that's Central Time. Before the early games on Sunday, we do a full breakdown, breakthrough, fantasy advice, starts and sits, and seats and plots. That's for my German friends there. So we hope to join you there. Barry will be back on Sunday to join us on the morning show of Sports Right. So anyway, I'm here. We're rocking. Big news for us as I reset is the ALCS Game 1 tonight. The Houston Astros welcoming the Boston Red Sox to resume hostilities. Game 1 starter, both teams, left-handers, Framber Valdez, Chris Sale. I think we're still efforting to get the proper batting orders, but it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be hitting tonight. I don't think this is going to be one of those where you're going to see a no-hitter. This isn't going to be like last night's NLDS Game 5. I don't think this is going to be a 1-1 tie going into the ninth. I'd be surprised if it's a 1-1 tie going into the second. But anyway, so that's what we're working on. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. Conversation starter. Last night with Mike Liebeschock on Sports Riot, we were talking about, went to Outback Steakhouse with the family, and they saw a ridiculously amazing vehicle. And it was a Jeep Apocalypse, the 6x6. This is it right here. Look at that. He saw one of these out and about at the Outback Steakhouse. So I ask unto you, Chad, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Is this a cool thing or an uncool thing? Because I'm mixed. I have mixed heart. I have mixed emotions. Oh, Cece, were you dancing all alone when we were jamming to being on the corner doing dope? Oh, I see. So no one else threw in the dancing emoji. You were emoji dancing by yourself. No, I think most people were actually really dancing, which is pretty tight. Total Dallas, of course, he wants one. Of course you do. Now, that doesn't help me out here. All right, so this is the Jeep Apocalypse. It's a 6x6. Total Dallas, you want one. Now, see, that makes me think that this is a Dallas kind of vehicle, and therefore I think that it's probably not cool, right? You know, because I'll be honest with you, I was a young man when the Humvee first came out, the Hummer, right? And at first I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever. I want one so bad. And then I saw the absolute complete chodes that were driving them, and I was like, ugh. And then they started coming out with the H3, you know, the little half-ass one, and like in yellow, and it just looked like shit. But other people are like, oh, it looks so badass. I'm like, that does not look badass. It just looks like a tool shop. It looks like a barbed wire tattoo. But this looks like a Batman vehicle. This looks badass. I want one. But should I want one? I don't know. Joe Pro, I think I just have an Army surplus deuce and a half. I'll tell you, those old Army big trucks, dude, they're so badass. And in case of zombie apocalypse, I think that's the one you want. See, I don't trust. I think you stumbled onto what my problem is, Joe Pro. What you're talking about, I don't have time to pull up the right picture, but like those old Army trucks are just like the perfect, just mow over everything, just destroy everything. I don't trust modern manufacturing. I definitely trust modern engineering, that they can build something or that they can design something that would be able to be unstoppable. But I just think modern manufacturing is where it falls apart. Like, I'd trust some old ass Vietnam era deuce and a half truck more than I would this thing, because I feel like, oh, well, yeah, these aluminum parts are just going to fly off this damn thing. Yuck. You don't dig it? You don't dig it, CC? Well, see, all right, so if Dallas likes it and then girls don't like it, it's probably going to be bad. Dandy Dan, nah, I got my 2005 Crown Vic, nothing better. Oh, man, the 05 Crown Vic? Oh, dude, that's a solid ride right there. You are invisible driving that car to local police. They just assume that you're a retired officer or that you're deep cover. 2005 Crown Vic. Oh, buddy, you are big ballin' right there. Oh, Heartthrob CC, just to let you know, he says there's federal laws against him dancing. I'd say we observe those laws. Let's take it let's go for the best. Total Dallas, trying to make it make sense. Oh, my commute's only 5 miles. I could drive it every day. What would be more Dallas? What would be more Dallas, the city that is a suburb unto itself? What would be more Dallas than someone having this unbelievable multi-urban assault vehicle, can go over any sort of terrain and use it as a 5-minute commute from one toll road to another, from one gated community to a giant office building? Like, your biggest problem would be getting that in the parking garage. Like, how am I going to get in and out and buzz my key card at the ticket machine? Total Dallas, what would you? This is too much car for you, dude. This is too much truck for you. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this kind of thing anyway, other than, I don't know, picking up SEAL teams at rendezvous points. I don't even know exactly what this would be designed for. Like, what's with the hatchback in the back? What are you supposed to do back there? Is that where the kids sit? Okay, the longer I look at this, the more design flaws I see. And what's with this? I mean, do you really need the dually and that setup in the back? What does that provide? I mean, unless there's some sort of 50 cal or rocket launcher that I can see in the mount there over the trailer hitch, the ball hitch that should be right above the 4 wheels in the back. I'm sorry. The longer I look at this thing, I'm getting wrong. Heartthrob, you're rolling in your 2018 Malibu. I'm good. Oh man, I've rented my share of late teen Malibus. Yeah, those are reliable. Not exactly the sexiest car they make, but they don't make a lot of sexy cars nowadays. CC, I like your time. So many tires, right? Right? I mean, what's the point? Looks cool. Is this penis replacement? Is that what we're talking about here? Total Dallas, I'm not compensating. Really? So you got big dick and you drive one of these. That would be rare. Good to see it happen, though. Good for you. Good for you. Good for them. I really don't know what my point is. And I've lost my thread and have no idea what I'm doing the rest of the show. That must mean it's lawn talk time, baby. No, I tell you what it is. It's Freaky Friday, Frisky Friday, Frunk Friday. Hey, babe, it's Frunk Friday.
I don't know what that means.
Frunk.
I don't know what that means.
It means fucking drunk, babe.
Calm down.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can yell like that. The kids aren't home yet. Right? One of the kids is home, isn't she?
Yeah.
Damn it. All right, one of my kids is home. I can't get too frunk. I can get frunk, but I can't get crunk. Oh, hey, Jeff Bell. Boom, look at that. Thank you, dude. Super chat. It popped up. Good. If you sent a super chat earlier and I missed it, my apologies. But thank you, Jeff Bell. Happy $5. It's $5 Friday too. I haven't been observing the high holy holiday of $5 Friday. If you want one of those, you want to throw it in as a super chat or send it in to Barry, please do that. I'm going to have a shot of this really, really bad Samuel T. Bryant, Tennessee Sam Dark Tennessee Shine. It's not good. Not going to enjoy it, but gets the job done. So here's to you guys. Here's to the Astros winning 9-5 tonight against the Boston Red Sox. Like I knew it was going to be bad. Oh, there's the shine burn after. Son of a bitch. Oh my God. That hurt. It hurt, but it hurt for victory. I like how everyone is standing up for their own personal vehicles in the face of the Jeep 6x6 apocalypse. Joe Pro, 2008 Tacoma, still rolling through hell and high water. Oh, really? That's adorable. Your cute little Toyota Tacoma. Boom! What's up with that? How about some apocalypse? How about looking in the rear view of the Tacoma, seeing that on your 6, bearing down, right? You know what this one needs? You know what this apocalypse needs? Are the metal eyelashes over the headlights. Maybe the little Hello Kitty bow right there on that front winch. Scare the shit out of you. You know? Or you know what this thing needs? 7 to 8 MAGA flags all up in. Okay, I went too far. Not gonna do that today. Not gonna go there. I think that's where we were all going eventually. All right. Yeah, Joe Pro. Mrs. Wessling isn't going to let you hang out with us anymore. I know. I got to keep it down. Two turn on $5 Friday. You got to wash that moonshine down. That shit is disgusting. Hydrate, my friends. I told my wife, I said, hey, this game starts at 7 tonight. She's like, okay. I said, well, after kids school or after you do everything, I got to take the kids to the thing. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I just want you to know that the game starts at 7. She's like, well, what does that mean? I was like, once that game starts, I am no longer useful to you as a co-parent, as a spouse. I'm a dude watching a game. And short of escaping the room for fire, don't plan on me being useful. Right? Now, look, that's not saying that I'm going to not fulfill my parental duties as needed, as necessary. But I'm just saying from hours of 7 till probably 10:30, 11, let's not count on me. Let's not let that be the first option. Just being smart, being wise, planning ahead. Oh, Titan Hugo, you're asking about did I get this at a 7-Eleven? No, I didn't. Someone gave it to me. They probably got it at a 7-Eleven. They're like, oh, it's authentic. It's an amazing Tennessee product. And it's good, but it's cheap, which makes it good. It hurts like a bastard. It says it's only 80 proof. It doesn't feel 80 proof. Right? It feels about a good 150. Now, later on, before we end this show, I'm going to take a swig out of the White Dog here, which is, now here we're talking 118 proof. Okay, now this stuff isn't trash. As you can see, this is a product this company is proud of. And there's a group of people out there who really love Holiday White Dog. Connoisseurs even. Oh, what kind? It's the soft wheat. Soft wheat. There ain't a damn thing in this that I would consider soft or describe as soft. Hurts like a bastard. CC. $5 Friday. I love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yo, you're absolutely right, Joe Pro. That might be 80 proof because the other intoxicants in it aren't alcohol. It's more industrial fluids. That's probably smart. Let me see. Yep, turpentine. You're right. Nailed it, bro. Nailed it. So if you're drinking, I'm drinking. At least that. Probably a shot of White Dog before it's all over. Joel Hernandez wants to know if I'm playing the harmonica tonight. Bro, I've been getting this thing warmed up all day. Are you kidding me? Yes, I will be playing that later. That was not an official play of the harmonica. That was just a sound check. Sound check. Sound check. We're good on harmonica. So I want to know, okay, I've talked incessantly. I've bloviated ridiculousness at you about my feelings on the Red Sox and the Astros, but I haven't asked you, chat. What are your predictions? And you got to get predictions in before the games begin. So what are your predictions for game one, winners and losers? And what's your prediction for the series? All right. We'll dig into the National League some other time. Wait, hold on. Titan Hugo. So show tonight. No show tonight. There is no, there will not be a sports riot tonight. We're not on normally on Fridays, and we're not doing a special game one. But it does look like game 4 will be on Tuesday. So it'll be during our regularly scheduled show. We will do a half-ass sidecast for ALCS. I think that's game 4 on Tuesday. Right? Yeah, game 4, which will be in Boston. Titan Hugo. Okay. All right. I like that. 4-1 Astros. So Astros in 5, right? Bold. I like that. We previously said I like the Astros to win in 5. I don't know if I would agree with it anymore, especially losing McCullers. I feel like that it's going to cost the Astros a game in the CS. So I'm leaning Stros in 6, but I'm not official yet. But Titan Hugo, like to see it. P. Jones, I like your style. Astronauts info. Faux real? Info. Joe Pro's feeling what I'm dealing. 9-5 smells about right. Astros in 5 went on the road like they always do. It does seem appropriate. This would be another one of those tours where they celebrate the victory on the other team's field every time. That would be delicious. Penguin Katie, I like discretion is the discretion before valor here. When I verbalize predictions, they become jinxes, so I'll pass. Well, all right. I respect you, Wizard, and allow you safe passage through our village. Virginia Buttonweed, Astros in 7. You know what? That's an old pro move right there. When you're feeling hesitant of making a pick, you pick whichever team in 7 because it takes a long time to be wrong, right? So that's a good safe pick from the sports talk radio world. Pick late and pick in 7. CC, Astros in 6 tonight, 7-3. That sounds good. That sounds real good. I'll take that right now. I'll take that and the points. Alex Villanueva, Astros in 7. Safe pick. Thank you for your discretion, Penguin Katie. Yeah, Joe Pro, yes, I appreciate it. Hey, you know yourself. If you don't have the shot, don't take it. You know, I'm hesitant for the same regard. Donna, Astros in 7. She wants her money's worth. She'd like a full series, please. Virginia Buttonweed, you have tickets for Game 7. Well, that makes sense. If it goes 7, I don't know if I've never been in person at a Game 7. I would shit myself. I am sure of it. So yeah, if you go, take beta blockers so that you don't shit yourself. Dan, Astros in 8. Oh, okay. Now someone's breaking the mold here. I do see them winning. Just do not like making these type of predictions. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. Did I cross a bridge too far with you guys? I didn't mean to put you on record. It's not like these are binding. You know, I'm just trying to get what your feeling is right now. This is just a temperature check. Okay. This isn't. Don't stress, you guys. Don't stress. It's all good, and it's okay to be wrong. You know, there's a reason they play the games. We don't know shit. We don't know shit till it happens. Virginia Buttonweed, it is wrong to wish for 7 games. So, you know, dude, don't worry about it. Hey, sports is here for your enjoyment, brother. And if you need 7 games because you got tickets for the 7th game, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, in that case, if it was me, if I was holding tickets to Game 7, they would either win or lose in 6. That's just a guarantee. That's how I rule. That's how That's my personal sports dharma is how that works. Heartthrob getting analytical here. I appreciate that. I'm here for this. I'm here to see Philip use his big brain. Astros in 6. They take the opener 5-3. They chase Sale out after 5 innings and get home runs from Correa, Altuve, and Bregman. Well, look at you, Heartthrob Damas. Well, you just spelled out the whole game. I think they'll be happy if they get 5 out of Sale. I don't think they're expecting 5 out of Sale. So therefore, if he leaves in 5, that doesn't sound like a chase. Like it's got to be in 2 or 3 for it to be a chase. Like they just got in his ass and they were found him off and running up his pitch count and milking walks out of him. That's how you chase a guy. 3 doubles back to back is how you chase a starting pitcher. If he makes it 5, I think that's about what Alex Cora is hoping to get out of him. But yeah, home runs from Correa, Altuve, and Bregman, huh? Okay. All right. If it happens, Heartthrob, I'm buying drinks, bro. I am buying drinks. Dandy Dan, it's a personal thing. I'm too biased. Well, I like that. You must be like a notary public. You must be a man of high esteem and regard and reputation. So I appreciate that, Dandy Dan. Appreciate that. Penguin Katie, the temperature is orange. Yeah, it is, right? It's fucking 80 something right now. This is supposed to be the first day of the cold front blowing through. It's horse shit. It's going to be late tonight before it finally cools off. But, Katie, if you read the tea leaves, such things, that would tell you that the fates are favoring the orange team. Because if it was like 5 degrees hotter, then it would be red. And that would favor, obviously, the Red Sox. So, you're right. Temperature is orange. Works good for us. Alex Villanueva, I had Game 5 back in 2005, and we know what happened. So, you got Game 2 this time, lol. Oh, dude. Game 5, 2005. What could have been? What could have been an amazing Game 5? But instead, we didn't see one of those. Dude, the 2005, and I almost dug it out for today's broadcast, but I couldn't find it. I have essentially this hat, the World Series Champions hat. This is from 2017, OBS. But I also got one in 2005 that just says World Series on it, and I ordered it the moment that they won the NLCS. I ordered my Houston Astros World Series hat. It was delivered to my house the morning after Game 4 of the World Series. That hat was the very talisman of my shame for years. And I wore it. I wore it with pride. I was like, you know what? You took that L, you blazoned it across your chest, and you turned that into a scarlet letter. And I got that Astros World Series hat. Showed up the morning after the sweep was completed. Hurts. Hurts. Shelby says the heat index is 100 at her house. At 100? Cool. Cool. Tomorrow. Supposed to be better tomorrow. Supposed to be better. Total Dallas is going with Astros in 6. 6 wins tonight. They don't do it like that. One victory at a time. Unless you're saying they score 6 runs tonight. I don't know. Virginia Buttonweed. It's getting some rain. Okay. That's good, right? It's good for the plants. This is what the show has devolved into. Hey, chat, is it raining at your house? Let's go ahead and get a current raining update. D-Mod, I got a 2005 World Series hat and ball. Oh, you even got a ball, huh? I got something like that around here, too. Where it was like a pin. Like, you want a pin? Like, yeah, hell yeah. I'd love to commemorate this horrible event. But you know what? I stick for it. The way I look at it, it's part of our heritage now. Oh, Cece, it's pouring. Oh, but it's sunny here. Babe, be careful. It's raining in places. There, I passed on the weather report, everybody. Joe Pro, wow, asking the tough questions. Roof closed tonight. Front should be moving through as the game starts. That roof should always be closed. Should always be closed. It's Texans rules, folks. You don't open a roof. You want to be able to open it, but not open it. No, I would open that roof if the front had already moved through and it was nice and cool, like it was supposed to be. But since we're using words like heat index, which you only use when it's hot as balls, no, leave that roof closed, man. Let's enjoy some of that fine Crane Industries industrial strength air conditioning, keeping that sumbitch nice 72 degrees. Team likes it closed, makes the ball travel further. I don't know if it does or not. I don't. We got to get the Mythbusters crew involved or the sports science guy. I don't know if the ball travels farther when the roof's closed or if they like it because of the vibe, the energy, the sound. That place rocks whenever it's closed. It's more like, it's a closed up speaker box as opposed to letting the jam out. Oh, P. Jones, all right, weather is definitely lighting up the chat. Beltway 8 in Westheimer, it's storming. Hey, be careful, those come through. Joe Pro, I agree. Roof open tomorrow would be perfect. Absolutely would be. It'd be nice. That'll be a nice, and I hope they do that. It'll be a nice weather, nice fresh air for Houston native Nathan Eovaldi as he starts in Game 2 for the Boston Red Sox. But like, welcome home. Remember the 20-some-odd days of good weather we get a year here? You happen to be home for one of them. Isn't that nice? Titan Hugo, who's ready for this coddling weather? I think you mean cuddling. I'm going to guess you mean cuddling. Coddling is different, and I don't know if there's necessarily a weather for that. Coddling would be like, oh, you're so good at this, and they suck. So I'd rather cuddle than coddle. Yeah, but yeah, I'm totally ready. I'm tired of sweating. I'm tired of it. I feel like trash. CC trying to set up the connection here. You're by me, Perry. Hey. I think Perry. Yeah, cuddling. Yeah, you correct yourself. Cuddling. Yeah. That makes sense. Christopher Mina heard it from either Altuve or Bregman that they say the ball travels farther. I feel like that might be a joke because I don't know if the ball would actually travel farther in the close, but who knows? Hey, it makes the wind a little bit more predictable, I assume. So I guess in the absence of wind blowing one down. So what I'm saying is, yes, they're probably right, but I don't think it being closed makes the ball travel farther. I think it makes it not get knocked down from a certain direction. Oh, Virginia Buttonweed, I love this. All right, everyone, bark out your compass. A northwest wind today would help carry the ball out of left better. Yeah, but even when the roof's open, though, I don't think it's really. Even when it's open, it's like the T-tops of a car being open. It's only going to blow in from one direction, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but even the roof open, it's not getting. Like if you had a southern wind blowing out to left or right, I'm sorry. But you might be right, Virginia Buttonweed. Summer humidity versus air conditioning. I might believe that. Heavy air. Yeah, okay. All right, guys, whatever. It might. No, I tell you what, though. It can't, because if there was any actual ball traveling farther, strategic advantage to the roof being opened or closed, everyone would have been saying that we were cheating by keeping the roof closed. So they would have already been picked on, or other teams would have said, no, we want it open, or no, now we want it closed because of this. And since no one's done that, then I don't think there's any there. P. Jones getting one of them turd floater rains, huh? That's what I love, this big old Texas rainstorms. You guys know the difference between a regular rain and turd floater rain, right? It's like when there's so much rain all at once that it doesn't disintegrate the cow patties, it floods and rushes them. So if you see the turds floating, it was a lot of rain at once as opposed to the being disintegrated from the rain. Sorry. South Texas thing. Oh, total Dallas. I knew some son of a bitch was going to say it. I was waiting. I was like, I know I'm a homer and I'm singing the Astros song here right now, but I know someone in this chat, someone in this deckhead family, in this deckhead community was going to try to provoke me by picking the Red Sox to win this game tonight. Total. Dallas, didn't you hear what I had to say earlier? That all signs point to Alex Cora conceding the defeat tonight and saving his bullets for game 2. If the Sox steal it tonight, it's not going to happen, dude. It's ridiculous. Virginia Buttonweed breaking down the science here. Humidity makes the ball travel farther, actually. Maven Clavin. So therefore, ipso facto, you're wrong. I don't know. I think if any was measurable or manipulable, they would have made us stop doing it. Joe Pro. Oh, I know for sure. Old ballpark in Arlington, third base stands in August is the hottest place on earth. Dude, I went to 2 games at that old flat in the sun, bright as shit, hurt your body stadiums. That was miserable. It was an absolute horrible place to have professional baseball. God, it was crap. It was crap. There was not I don't know how they did it, but every seat had an obstructed view. Every seat was hot and disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, that was poor design. All right, you guys, enough with the weather talk, okay? Is everyone okay? Is anyone stranded in their car? Don't drive. Turn around. Don't drown. Mark G. Didn't Shock pick the Red Sox? Did he? Yeah, he did. That son of a bitch. He did. He picked the 3-team parlay last night. He went with Bucks, Giants, Red Sox. Well, he already lost on the Giants, but yeah, he did pick the Red Sox. That dirty bastard. Yeah. Shock. You know, and we just celebrated his birthday. He just turned 50. Everyone's all happy. Good for Shock. Good for you. You're right, Joe Pro. Welcome to Wessling on Weather. I'm more of a traffic guy than weather, but I could do it. You know, I have plans and designs to put a little green screen spot on this wall over here. As you can see, it's already painted teal-ish. Might go, oh, Christopher Mina. Oh, clear skies here in Tampa, clear water. Oh, what a beautiful place you're at. Good for you, Christopher Mina. Good for you. Why don't you drive down Dale Mabry, see if you find someone who gives a shit. Okay? I kid everybody. You know I love you. Shock doesn't hate the Astros like TD does. He's getting close. It comes out a little bit. He gets a little tired of me and even Barry getting all excited and fired up. He can't wait. He can't wait to be the impartial sports guy when the Astros have a decline to just really crunch it down and break it down on the numbers and why we're trash. He cannot wait for that moment. Mark G with a fuck that puto. All right on, bro. I feel you, bro. Claro. Christopher Mina. Haven't had rain in the past few weeks. Well, that's a bad sign right there, dude. In Florida, it usually rains every day for 20 minutes right around 4 o'clock. So if you're not getting any, the earth may be rejecting you. Yeah. Titan Hugo wants to know, how's the traffic to Cobos later this evening? Well, I'll tell you. What do you think the traffic's going to be like getting to the east side of downtown around 5 o'clock on the night of an ALCS championship game at Minute Maid Park? It might be pretty tight, Titan Hugo. I mean, oh, wait. Hold on, getting reports. Yes, it's a clusterfuck in every direction. So now you're caught up. Yes. Thank you, P. Jones, for the traffic update on the west side. Looking at the Beltway and 290. Expect delays as it's Beltway 8 and 290, and there's always delays. Factor in weather, general disrepair of the freeways, and you're looking at about a 30 to 40 minute slowdown on your commute home. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you, P. Jones, for the update. Mark G, the P stands for Packers in this case. Oh, okay. So when you said FTP is in Fata Puto, you instead meant Packers. Okay, fair enough. So World Series, Shock is rooting for the Dodgers in the World Series. I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, I don't know. I think Shock will be checking out for World Series. Well, we'll see. I think he's an American League guy because he's an Orioles guy. So he'll go that direction. Traffic chopper guy dry job would be easy. Traffic blows everywhere. Back to you. That's true. I was very briefly a traffic reporter. KC Metro, Houston Metro. Very, very briefly. And got through flying the chopper. And it is not as easy to delineate what you're seeing on what roads they are than you think it is. It's very difficult. It's a hard job. Then again, I was like 24 and not a hard worker. So, could be me. All right, Total Dallas trying to backtrack here. I said Astros in 6. They'll be picky. You're right. You're absolutely right, Total Dallas. When I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. I'll hold my hand up and say I'm sorry. You did say Astros in 6, which means that you're baking in the cake that they're going to lose 2 games, and you're just choosing that it's going to be game 1, the one that we're all excited about, the one we're super happy about. You, unlike Alex Cora, have not ceded defeat in this game. Titan Hugo, if it's Astros versus Dodgers, Shock going to ride with Dodgers since he's not an Astros fan. No, he'll definitely go Mr. Impartial. He'll be like, oh, it's just a good, both teams. Oh, look at the numbers. Oh, they're so evenly matched. What's up, Ken? Give me a high five. My teenager's home. What's up, girl? Right on. I might need to have a talk with my daughter here on the show. There's something, and Kenny, I want you to stay nearby and just overhear this. You don't need to step into the show. But earlier, right before the show started, let me take this off the screen. I was a little peckish, right? I had a nice lunch. I had a little croissant sandwich. It was very delicious. But one of the little treats that we've got is this rosemary ham. You like the rosemary ham? It's pretty good, isn't it? And I was like, 5 minutes before the show started, I was like, a little snacky. You know, it'd be nice. I'll just pick off a little piece of that rosemary ham, a little bite of the lunch meat. Put it in my mouth, didn't really look at it, chewed it up, started swallowing, and all of a sudden, there was a really long hair in the ham. Quite a long hair. After I fished part of it out of my mouth as I gagged, I couldn't tell if it was a curly hair or a straight hair anymore, so I don't know whose exactly it was. But more than likely, one of my 2 older daughters had y'all in there fishing out rosemary ham with some long ass hairs, and then I wound up. I can still taste it. I can feel it. So I want you to enjoy the lunch meats. I'm not trying to make this an anti-lunch meat vibe. I'm just saying, girls, with your long ass hairs, manage them better, okay? Because I accidentally ate one and I still feel gross. It's like it's in my. It's right there still. You did this to me. Live action parenting. That's what you get. Carney. That's disgusting. That's just dental floss for after your Sammy. Dude, it got in there. It's like I still feel it. Like it didn't just go down smooth and I felt something. It was like bound up and yeah, it was not. It was a disgusting feeling. And literally seconds before the show started. So I was like, I'm sitting here trying to prep, get my mind right. Next thing you know, hair. It's disgusting. All right, Heartthrob's had enough of this. He's like, okay, deckheads, I'm going to put the pedal down and finish this drive. I'll see y'all Sunday morning. Be careful on your trip. Heartthrob, enjoy your weekend. Good luck to your Oklahoma State Cowboys. I hope you have a good time. Hope it's a productive trip. Be careful, like I said, on the drive. Now get out of here. You bother me. I like to think that he says, I'm going to put the pedal down and finish this drive. Were you the slow guy in the middle lane going 65, watching us on Twitch on your phone where people are honking, swerving by you? And finally, like, all right, I better start driving now. And you hang up, boom, 85, passing back everybody that passed you. Drive safely, folks. Look, if you're watching this on YouTube, be careful, dude. Be careful, right? We're not liable or responsible if you drive off the road. Mark G, bear down, Heartthrob. I don't know. I don't think that's the game. Donna, hair shaming. Was that hair shaming? There's only 2 people in my house that have the long curly hair and that have been having unfettered access to the rosemary ham. It's just good sleuthing on my part. Super long hair in the ham. It's been roughly fingered by my 2 oldest daughters with their long ass hair. Just saying. But you're right, Donna. My bad. I suppose it could have been anybody. Could come from the factory floor like that. Incarnate, take another shot of that gasoline to dissolve it. That's absolutely why I was like, I'm going to drink this because I got to burn that nasty hair shit. And the bad part is that rosemary ham is delightful. It's delicious. It's so good. So good. And yet now my mouth tastes the deliciousness, but yet is horrified by that long ass hair shit. So anyway, you're right. Folks, $5 Friday, Frisky Friday, Frunk Friday. Take another shot of the Tennessee. I feel it's in there. It's fucking pissed me off. Now I'm just pissed. Chris Fermina, when Mom used to cook for us, hair almost every time. Yeah, bro, that's home cooking. That's home cooking. There's going to be hair in there. Ooh. Man, my mom used to make spaghetti sauce, and I was positive that the secret ingredient was cigarette ash. I tried to make it after. I was like, I can't get the right color. I was like, I think Mom was ashing the Moors in there. It's still in there. All right, hold on. CC, you feel attacked. I'm sorry. You put your hair in all your food. That's fine. You know, like even when you kind of know it, I feel like it's okay. But when P. Jones, yeah, you'll be all right. It's your daughter's hair, not like it's a stranger. Oh, there's no, hair. You don't get like a familial. It's fine. I mean, it's not like we're gibbon monkeys that just sit around and pick each other's backs and fleas and shit on each other anyway. Honestly, I'll be honest. Being one of my kids' hair is even gross because I know exactly how disgusting these human beings are. It's gross. But you're right. I guess you're absolutely right. Should help in the digestion of similar DNA. Right? Like, oh, hey, it's family hair. Yeah, you got used to it. Yeah, you do get used to it. Matt Poche with a panicky weather alert. Oh, shit. The front is coming. Lots of thunder and wind in the 5th Ward. Now, wait, there's not a new name for the 5th Ward like they did with the 3rd Ward, just calling it Edo. What's the new name for the 5th Ward? What's the gentrified handle for 5th Ward? They don't call it like University Heights or something like that? I don't know. Penguin Katie trying to make a bright side here. At least it's a long hair and not a short hair. Whew. It's a good point. I should count my blessings, right? But hey, I only ingested a 1.5 2 foot long hair from my daughter's head and not accidentally one of my own pubes. That's better. Heartthrob says I got the phone on the dash doing 80. All right, look at you. Like a bat out of hell flying out of Oklahoma. Welcome back to civilization. Yeah. Joe Pro, can't blame anybody but me if my long hair shows up in weird places. I got to get on my kids. Like, they'll just sit there and just pull up a ponytail and all this stuff while they're at the table. I'm like, girls, fucking hairnets, man. Damn. Watch that stuff. Oh, I've done it all dramatically. Like we're sitting around eating dinner or something. One of the kids' long-ass wispy hairs winds up in the food, and I'll just do the, what is this? Look at this. Whose is this? I'm kind of a dick about it. I apologize. Okay, Dandy Dan, this one I didn't know which way you were going here. Like I almost didn't put this up on the screen, and I'm still not entirely sure that I should have. The only hair I'm used to in my mouth is my beard hair. Yeah. Well, keep it trimmed, I suppose, brother. Chris Fermina, I had a few plates come back to the kitchen saying they found hair in the food. I was cooking it. Oh, no. That's the worst. It's like, my bad. Sorry, bro. Matt Poche says it's not gentrified near the trucking company I'm at. Well, hey, hang in there, bro. Maybe it's just too disgusting over there to gentrify. Can't put a coffee shop and a organic garden here. This is one of those FEMA 1,000 year nothing will grow sites. We've been dumping shit in here forever. Thank you, Incarnate. I'm not sure what part you're laughing at, but I'm glad you're digging it. Dan, he feels you. Could that be taken the wrong way? I'm a little dense sometimes. It's okay, Dan. I think it's fine. Penguin Katie, y'all are all lumberjacks. I know there's just something unnatural about having someone else's hair unexpectedly in your mouth, right? It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel edible in your mouth. Matt Poche, the only garden would be for weed. Hey, what's up, 5th Ward? 5th Ward grow operation. Hey, what's up, y'all? Got that University of Houston adjacent sticky icky. What's up? Smells like burning upholstery. Does. Totally does. Thought I had some more funny pictures I wanted to show you. But I do love this one. do love Rasmus. Don't you guys miss him? You know what I mean? I think about this a lot. Probably more than I should, but I miss Colby Rasmus. I don't miss his production. He wasn't the greatest baseball player, but that's the kind of Astro that we had for a good 10 years as we wandered through the desert. You know, he was like a trusty mechanic, a tow truck driver who didn't screw you over. Loved Colby Rasmus. Look how happy he is, man. That's the look. I mean, he's one of those guys that was on a 100-loss team and then close to a 100-win team. You know, he was there in that weird bubble. I'm glad he got this moment. I want to see how he's doing today. God, I shouldn't say that. I should have done a little bit more research on this. Here I am going to wax nostalgic about Colby Rasmus with no regard to his output as a player, okay? I mean, there's a reason he got sort of lost in the Jake Marisnick and Josh Reddick. They were better, newer versions of the exact same player. But I like this guy. He was redneck AF. You know, just fit the brand, my brand. This is kind of my dude right here. That's probably a nicotine gum in his mouth. I wonder how he's doing. But I should have done the research because I want to go, oh, man, Colby Rasmus, how's he doing? We'll find out. He was arrested by the FBI for his participation in the storming of the Capitol on January 6th. I'm kidding. He didn't. I don't know if he didn't, but, you know, so here I am. Oh, you saw Colby Rasmus? That sure would be fun. Nope. What? What do you mean, nope? You said nope like that? Yeah, has anyone got a 20 on Colby Rasmus? Yeah, Chris Romina, I know he's out of baseball. I think he petered out he had about another couple of years. A little stop with the Rays, I think. You know. And then off with his life. Off to life, bro. You know what I mean? Settle down on the Floribama shore. Raise some kids with 3 women and figure out which one you want to marry later. Joe Pro, those Astros teams were all barn cats. They absolutely were, man. That was a fun, dude. 2015 Astros are some of my favorite Astros. I mean, 2017, 18, and 19 were the best teams, but 2015 was probably that was the most fun run. That was that ahead of schedule run, right? That was the one Greg Abbott fucked up. Remember that? When they were ahead in the 7th elimination game against the Royals. Congratulations, Houston Astros. And then what happened? But that was a great team. It was a fun run. Let us know what we had coming. Oh, there's another example. Gaddis. Gaddis should catch Josh's first pitch tonight. I loved Evan Gaddis. Evan Gaddis is my oldest daughter's favorite Astro, by the way. She loved the dude with the beard, she said. Love the dude with the beard. Love Evan Gaddis. Right? Now, look, I say this. I'm not saying that there's anyone on this team right now that I would trade places. I wouldn't say, oh, well, I love Gaddis so much, or I love Colby Rasmus so much. You know what? Let's get rid of Siri and bring that old dude back. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just enjoying I'm like having a drink. I'm sitting back going, man, you know who was cool? Evan Gaddis. Yeah, weird statistical anomaly, this guy. Matt Poche points out that Evan Gaddis was a triple machine. Yeah, he really was. He had that one season. I can't remember. It might have been 2015 where he had like 11 triples, 12 triples on the season. Never before or after did he have more than 1 or 2 a season. Just had a weird season where he got real hot for the triples. See, things like that make me think that we're living in a simulation. Because it just doesn't make any other sense other than it was just a glitch. Just an odd glitch in the complicated MLB game that we're playing. Matt Poche, I think it was 17. Was it? You know what? I'll take the time to look it up. We got 6 minutes left in the broadcast here. Let's look up. Hopefully I'm not the only other person looking at this today, but I'm going to go to the Evan Gaddis Wikipedia. Evan Gaddis Wikipedia says, "Oh, hi, welcome back, John." All right, hold on. I'm scrolling here. During the 2015 season, Gaddis hit 27 home runs and a career-high 604 plate appearances, spending most of the season as the Astros' primary DH. He also recorded 11 triples. despite entering the 2015 season with 1 career triple and being the second slowest player in baseball behind David Ortiz. And then the best part was, after that season, his weird triple season, his fat man running season, then he lost 20 pounds. He lost 20 pounds during the next offseason. Like, oh, turns out I'm fast. I'm a triple hitter. I better lose weight so I can really speed up on the ball field. And then, yeah, and then nothing. Never hit more than 2 triples a season after that. So I'm glad we did that. I feel like we actually brought some legit. Yeah, Dandy Dan, it is very peculiar. And he's been asked about it, and he says he really doesn't know. It's just weird luck of the draw, hitting them where they weren't. I know, yeah, he was the second slowest player in baseball. If it was anyone else, they would have been in the park home runs. I remember there was a couple of them where crazy shit occurred, hit one down the line, ricocheted down up the warning track, and it was a stand-up triple, and it was literally the only reason it wasn't in park the home run is because he was tired and it was close to the first out. So he's like, oh, there's no outs. I'll just stand here at third and catch my breath. Total Dallas, I don't know. Can I burn weed like an incense and get a good contact buzz? I mean, yeah, you could. I wouldn't be like in a high school gym. Well, for several reasons, but mostly just somewhere small. I mean, you want to, like, if you're in a bathroom, just light a doobie and let it sit there. Yeah, you'll get something. But if you're that close and it's already on fire, dude, just take a hit like a man. Oh, look at you. I like the smell. Get you. Matt Poche bringing up Mattress Mac. Mattress Mac bet $36 million to hedge his free mattress promotion. Hey, what's up, buddy? High five, bro.
I'm waiting for Mommy and Baby.
Oh, yeah? You just get home? Welcome home, buddy. Yeah, we're almost out of time here, so I won't be able to dig too deep into Mattress Mac's gambling addiction. his sports gambling habits getting out of control. He's playing us all, too. Yeah, I got to see how Mattress Mac. What's he leveraged on here? How many? What's he got to play against? Because it's starting to get pretty high risk. You know what I'm saying? Chris Romino wants to double back to Total Dallas. If you're close enough and you don't smoke it, then it's well, you're already stoned, Chris Romino. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Mark G, he had to be faster than Colon. You mean Bartolo Colon? I would guess in the fastest or slowest man in baseball, they're probably considering position players, guys who with a certain minimum number of base running appearances. But yeah, if you've had to factor in pitchers, I don't know though. Bartolo Colon, sneaky athletic, bro. Bartolo Colon hit a couple of homers. Bartolo Colon was no chomp. Oh, there's my Vinny. Come here, Vinny. Oh, I was gonna try to show him to everybody, but I won't. Oh, hey, Vinny, come over here, you stupid. Yeah, Vinny boy, come here. Yeah, he wants to be petted, but he doesn't want to be picked up. Come here, Vin. Come here. Want to say hi to the Barry on Deckers? Want to say hi to the Deckheads? Come here. Come here, kid boy. Oh, I got it right there. There you go, everybody. There's Vinny boy. There's Vinny Bambolino. That's a good boy. I'll put you down. There you go. It's so hard to do. He's like a little Rottweiler cat. He's the coolest thing ever. It's amazing that he sold that much in mattresses. Well, where do you begin? Say what?
He's a sneaky, salty bitch.
He is. Yeah, Vinny's feeling it right now. Titan Hugo, damn, is Mattress Mac a billionaire? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know the net worth of Mattress Mac, but he's got to be doing good, bro. He's got to be doing real good. Shelby saying, hey, what's up to Vinny? Kitty. He's such a good boy. He fought like a bastard. Didn't want to take that worming medicine or his flea medicine, but we finally got it in him. Cranky little shit ass, and now he feels good. He's all, ooh, check me out. Virginia Buttonweed doing the math over there. How many mattresses is 36 million? That does seem high. Yeah, what's their average price of a mattress? Let's just say $750 to $1,000. Let's say $1,000. It's a $1,000 really good mattress. So that would be, yeah, a bunch. The 3,600 mattresses. Look, I had 2 shots of Tennessee Sam. Math ain't happening right now. Titan Hugo, no, we did not name him after Vince McMahon. No. It was Vincenzo. Bumbolino, a.k.a. Vinny Boom Bots. Vinny Bag of Donuts. D Mata breaking it down. Mattress Max worth $400 million. That's good. Chris Romina, hey dude, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna wrap it up here too. All right, we're just about out of show. D Mata, our Vera Wang was about 35. Are you Vera Wang, the designer, makes mattresses? You sleeping on a Vera Wang? I can't. You know what? I don't have time to dig into that, D Mata. But thank you for helping me end the show on a weird note. A Vera Wang mattress for $3,500? Did I miss something? Incarnate says that's about 10,000 or 10K for Tempur-Pedics. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I don't know. All right, everyone's doing the math now. I got to go, folks. This was so much fun. I want to say thank you to Barry Laminack for inviting me to come in and hang out with you guys and do the show with you deckheads. It was so much fun talking baseball, football, everything with you guys for the last 2 days. I want to thank my buddy Mike Liebeschock, who sat in and guested with me yesterday. Thank you very much, Mark. Thanks to all of you guys. Enjoy that $5 Friday, the Frunk Friday. Go Astros. Enjoy the game. If you go by Cobos, tell them I said hi. Tell them the rest of the gang at Barry on Deck and Sports Riot said hi and send our love. Have a lot of fun. Hey, if you're at the game, if you do go to the game and you find yourself in a position where you're on camera, do a little pepper grinder. A little pepper grinder for the people. All right? Hey, it's a harmless looking gesture. No one knows that it's as disgusting as we do. And if you see that you're on camera, hit him with the gotcha nose. All right? You guys have been amazing. Time for me to return to my previously scheduled parental duties, already in progress. Have a great weekend. I will see you back, all you deckheads that sub in as Riot Squatters. We'll be back Sunday for Sports Riot Live, the League of Pain, Week 6 NFL pregame show. That's 10 o'clock a.m. in the Central on twitch.tv/ oh, here, I'll put this up here real fast since I'm here at the end of the show. Yay. There you go. There's the Sports Riot info. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you come watch us and hang out. If not, nope, you get nothing and you like it. Hey, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Like Barry would say, something about being nice, being kind, love each other, all that good stuff. I'll just say, never, ever trust a fart. Fitness, 420 Wiener Balls, Boo Boo Lid Fam. What else do we say for Friday? Anything? Hey, kids, say bye. That'll do it.